Phone here. I need to finish that today. Yes. Okay. Why do so many people watch the ending of the finale? Nothing special happened. Sorry, just realized the stream that I did yesterday, the video said it had passed. I need the bathroom. I'll be right back.
Way to go! Way to go! Way to go! Way to go!
Welcome. It's so good to see you. Here's how to play.
Okay. Here I am. Here I am. That's how it is. Here I am. Okay. Aloha or something. Hi everyone. The stream's running? I suppose I should, actually check the stream. I don't have it up yet. Hey, hello, testing, yada yada yada. Okay, mic is indeed on. Yeah. Just have to check that all the time now. OBS can do that for me, but all the other recording software I use, I have to use the visual audio analyzer just to and literally use it for nothing but just seeing the wavy line. Either way, headset works fine. Here we are. Are we possibly completing class 3 today? I don't have high hopes, but I do have desires, right? They have it down to the last motley crew. Is that the right expression? Could happen. I don't know if I just go and start working on other classes if I don't finish this today. I don't know, or like I just want to move away from it. I don't know. All I know is that I've got time and stuff. I don't know. I'm just here because like I'm at that point where I'm just like, gosh, I just want this like over with. This is nothing new from what I've said in all my previous streams, but there's just something about having a game you're working on where like you just have to sit down and work on it, or else it'll never get done. I mean, I see this. It doesn't work. I've done that before, I'm pretty sure. The big mystery was this sky for the water. How do I get this to happen? Just try stuff for a while. It is a 3 at least. Yeah. I need 3 and 3 for red. We just need the 5 from the pink. And then 3 and 3 from sky and yellow. Did they really have to pick 2 blues? They couldn't have figured something else out. Three moves. All I get is 3 moves. Make everything magically connect in 3 moves. If I did like, oh, I can't do that. Yeah, but then how do I get this heart to go down? It doesn't work. And that takes too many moves. It gives me that exactly what I want, which is get rid of the sky, but then like boy, something involves making this movement at some point. Maybe. Like, it has to move over to the right, right? That means the blue gets done in 1. It's kind of close, actually. Because the blue wants to be over here. We need to do a 3 and drop it down so that it touches the blue. The question is, the rest of the hearts. How do I get them involved in the picture? The problem is that, like, all this stuff is all just hanging out here, all together. And I don't want it to be all together. Because I need the hearts not to, like, just you know, be a 4. Like I can't just move this heart, move this red, and then everything is happy. The blue has to get done first. So I can't like put this heart here, do the red, wait for the red to fall, the blue to then fix. On top of this, the yellow needs to stay where it is, in a sense. Of course, I technically have one extra move, right? This is weird. What if I move this over first? Do I get an L? Can't be an L. Because the fire's in the way. It doesn't work. It also moves the yellow out of position anyhow. Well, it doesn't if I wait until after, but then it's already too late, right? I mean, this is what I like to see. Some extra step I can take? Doesn't really work quite right. That also looks pretty good. But like, you know, I have an extra movement. What can I do to make it so that extra movement also removes these hearts? Some other way of doing this? I mean, that doesn't get rid of the blue. This. That doesn't make the 3 happen. Is this a red earring situation? Just keep messing around with it. Solution's buried in here somewhere. Nah, not really. I don't see a better way of doing this blasted blue. It does need to get moved at some point. Making it drop exactly 3. Sounds like for a recipe for success. It leads to situations that are close to being good. Plus, I don't know how else to get this pink to the other pink. Otherwise, I have to like... But then this is like too far away. Is there a different way of getting this pink? How do I get the pink to each other without moving the blue? Don't even have enough moves to do that. The pink wants to get to each other. The blue wants to get to each other. Are you sure I can't do both at the same time? Can't be that. It moves the blue too far down. Doesn't work anyways, because then the yellow gets screwed up. I think I just have to move away from that, but then, like, where else do I look? Do I look into? Where are the other options that I'm supposed to be finding for things to do? That? Even if that did work. Let's see. So I have 2 hearts here, a heart down here. And it's the equivalent of moving this twice. I did 2 moves. I only have 1 move left. It's not enough. Where am I going with this puzzle? I mean, this is still open. Leaves me in as much trouble as the other puzzle did, though. How do I set this up? Work, you blasted Mike. There we go. It's finally on and working. Alright. What was I doing? Right, I want to involve this as an option. That means I have to fix the hearts to not get screwed up. But I also need to, like, not break the others? Is there some better way to not break? Either way, a blue is getting moved. Either this one to the right or this one to the right. Then we're making this red. Then everything else is expected to magically fit together. Problem is, even if I could say don't match, do your 3 match until later, then I have to come along and put the final heart. And then that, like, I have a 5 that's not gonna work, and then I have a yellow that's just in the wrong spot entirely. Is there a way to make hearts do things? Well, there is. It's this. But then I gotta move that back, and that doesn't. And it's gotta be like done this way, which is all wonky. And everything else is out of place. What does you want? How long have I been going? Yeah, we're closing in on like half an hour on a single puzzle that's not yet solved. But you know, like, it has to get solved someday, right? And ideally, like, the start of a stream when I'm have the most energy and focus should be when I do it, right? Oh my god. Wait a minute. That doesn't do anything for the hearts though. And the blue is still off. Dang it. No, that doesn't work. Doesn't even look promising. Too much movement. Mm. Hmm. Doesn't even work anyways. It doesn't work because of the yellow. And of course, the obvious pink. How would you do this any other way than a vertical 5? These have to be one of these involved. It looks very neat, but it's not a solution. Well, if I truly think that it's one of these, like 2 movements, is involved, and I assume that to be true. Then in theory, I can like reduce the amount of options if I want to brute force solve it. Is a plus sign still a possibility? Not really, because that's still there. It's gotta be a vertical line, right? It takes too much effort to do other setups. Huh. No, this ain't gonna work because that's gonna fall too far down. Am I really supposed to step away from this? And just come look at it again and spend even more time on the blasted puzzle? Problem is that the options are so limited.
Yeah! Yeah!
It looks so pretty, but it's not that. No matter how many times I wish it to be. This is not to be. Don't even get the blue moved. How do I lead into a 5? How I do that? Alright, I'm stepping away finally.